Okay, now we're almost live, Carrie. Almost.
Almost. I got to fight with my bobbin right now.
Okay, I'm going to make sure I've got the other side muted. Hello, Sarah Stitches. Hello, Yo Patty. Hello, Pamela. Oh, there we go. Must be. Am I out in the garden? No, I'm up here at the quilt house. I've got some great thread finally, so I'm going to finish one of them quilts I commissioned. That's what I'm going to do. But I'm going to be kind of busy, so I'm going to let Carrie read the chat. But Carrie looks like she's busy too.
I'm fighting with the bobbin right now.
Oh, she's fighting with the bobbin. I'll be fighting with one in a minute, probably. There's Rowena. Hello, Rowena.
Welcome
Joanna.
in, everybody. Welcome in, everyone. Yes, if you see something new on my face, I got my glasses this morning.
Yeah, Sherry got Sherry. Hello, Sherry and Carrie. Carrie got new glasses.
Yeah, they're purple.
She has no excuse for not being able to see that chat now.
Guess who, Nancy? Welcome. Welcome, yo, Patty.
Oh, need a cool drink? Well, I sure do. Carol, I need a nap's what I need. We were up early this morning, wasn't we?
Excuse me. I don't have the chicken. I don't have anything. What am I was doing up at 1 o'clock playing on the computer till 5 o'clock this morning? I was still wide awake.
Oh my, you'll need a nap too. And hello to Donna Armstrong. Hello, Gladys.
And I do need someone to help me to buy a lock for the fridge. I don't know how I got into the fridge last night. I opened it and somebody drank all my milk.
Oh.
I have no milk for my cereal.
Huh. Hey, Cheryl, you need to try to come up with Carrie if you can. All right, I'm not going to ignore y'all, but I'm going to go do something else right here. Hello, Cindy.
Hello, Cindy.
And Joanna got home from running errands. There's Randy.
Hey, Randy.
Lil is getting wise, is what Sherry says. Cheryl got 16 blocks done, 4 more to go.
I got 13 blocks done.
I've almost got my 20, Cheryl. The last one's not sewed together, and I may there's 1 or 2 I don't like, and I may change them, but I about got my 20 done. All right, I'm gonna pin.
Oh, I'm not doing so good.
Oh.
It's sliding off the thing.
Well, leave it to me to lose my pencil I need to mark with.
Oh, you want a pencil? I have one. I have the white one and the blue one. What would you like?
Ooh. Well, it just something to mark the center of this backing.
Yep. Here you go.
Oh, look who's here, Sandra. Hey, Sandra Kay.
Hi, Sandra Kay.
I don't know what I'll do with that.
It's like turning off the volume here. Let's see. Yeah, I just happen to be sitting in here sewing, so I thought, why not?
I'm a fixing the long arm, so you and Carrie will have to just keep up with this chat if you don't mind. If you don't,
okay, we'll try.
We'll try.
We'll try.
Hi, Cindy. Hi, everybody.
Yes, I got 13 blocks. Does that tell you I got the bad number started?
Yeah.
And I had to run out my bobbin.
You better hurry up and get that 14 one done, not stop on 13.
I know. It's like I've stopped on 13 enough times here. It says I need 16 blocks. I got 5. I'm sending out 12 sets or 6 sets sent out. Do you have? No, I don't have the grandbabies today. I got rid of them at 11 o'clock last night.
Oh, that's late though.
Yeah, and then I cleaned up the mess from one of these new fandangled bottles. They need to keep them back to normal.
Millie and Deanna were here yesterday evening for a little while, and this was just funny. Terry came in another door down there below. Millie said, "Oh, it's your grandpa's." I guess we say that to her. So when Terry come in, it's your grandpa. So
yeah, they do. They listen to what is said.
Yeah,
but it's like, yeah, Alan all over the place. He just goes. He did take a 20-minute nap.
20 minutes.
Yeah, out of that 9 hours, he did a 20-minute nap, and he finally fell asleep at 10:30.
Oh my!
And I was just sitting in my chair holding him, saying, "Thank you for being the paperweight."
Did you fall asleep while you were holding him and nap yourself?
No, because I knew she was going to be here about 11, and then she sent me a text message at like 5 to 11. Because if they have nobody in the bar, then they can shut it down. But I got to quit working in the dark.
Yeah, stop working in the dark, Sandra.
I was too lazy to get up and turn on my light. Well, I didn't need it because I'm on call to go out. Yeah, that's a power nap for that little guy. It was a power nap for that little guy, Pamela.
Here comes Carol. Maybe I had Carol.
Okay. But
Hi, Carol.
Hi, how are you?
telephone company's supposed to go out to my son's, and when he gets the call, then I have to run out to there because of the 5 dogs.
Yeah. Sandra, have you met Carol?
No.
No.
Hi, Sandra, and hi, Carrie. You got off before I got on yesterday. I love watching you sew, Carrie, and I love your blocks that you're doing on your Jacob's ladder.
Thank you.
And, see, I'm not doing anything, just finished lunch. I haven't had my lunch yet. I haven't felt like doing anything.
Hi, Annette.
Sending
Hi, Pamela. Hi, Cindy.
Hi, Pamela. I've been playing with her. I've been with her on Facebook on we have Happy Acres we played. Cindy, you ever play Happy Acres on Facebook?
No, but it sounds fun.
It is fun. You get to milk the cow and everything.
But I'm not going to start doing stuff like that, or I'd never get nothing done.
That's what I've been doing.
She milks a cow for real.
I like the farm games more than other games. But my other favorite game is Pokemon. My system.
Rita,
My
I have to show you my butterflies.
Oh, those are sweet. Let me make you big so we can look at them butterflies. Yes,
wow.
they just look so happy butterflies.
They are. I've been having fun with them. I'm tired of making big quilts. I want some little projects.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing a big one.
Yeah. I think you quilt a lot.
I did 9 dog blankets.
Wow.
Now I'm
Okay.
doing
I got the phone call. I got to go out and sit out there. Glad I got to come on for a minute or two.
Well, will
So
they
It's so nice to meet
can
you.
you come back in a little while maybe?
Yeah, if the phone company gets out there and gets it fixed, I'll be back.
Okay.
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 Hi.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Sandra.
Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Pamela. I've been working on string blocks like crazy. I've just decided to do them one color though. I've done
Those string
yellow
blocks. Okay.
string blocks, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't want to think, so I have that and brown, and I've got green. Oops, I've got them in set.
Yeah,
And,
you've got a bunch of those.
oh, I do, and cream, and oh my goodness. Oh, red and pinks I put together because I don't have enough of either. And of course, blue. Everybody has blue, but yeah, I think I have 140 of them in here. I've been putting them on what do you call it? Dryer sheets.
Dryer sheets, okay?
Annette, do you applique by hand or do you applique with a machine stitch? I used a little zigzag stitch on my butterflies.
Those butterflies are gorgeous.
They are.
Thank you. They're an AccuQuilt die from Aditya Sitar. And
I know I was looking at the machine, and I have to save my money.
oh, a rail fence, Pamela. There's so much you can do with a rail fence block. That's great. Oh my goodness, Annette does hand turn only, needle turn. Wow, I'm in awe. Like, that's an amazing gift, Annette.
I love looking at. I look at them all the time, seeing what I could buy and stuff.
Yes, it is fun.
Because I sign up for all quilt stores stuff. All of them I sign up for their emails.
Right.
You don't have to have all this stuff, Carrie. You can do just fine with just the basics.
Yeah.
Right. Hi, Mary Wilson in Minnesota.
Hi, Mary.
Hey, Mary.
Patty G, you're a string block girl too. Yeah, it is a fast. Well, I don't know if it's a fast way to use up scraps. I think I've made, all of those, and I didn't even touch my strings.
So now Carrie's got the pedal to the metal. That's my Facebook. Y'all keep hearing that Facebook.
Facebook. Yeah, I'm glad they found the lady in Windsor.
Mm-hmm.
Annette, I am in awe of. Hope you get on here and show us some of your applique. I'm trying to come up with another way to use string blocks. These look like little boats, but I'm trying to make them be baskets. So, and then I thought I would. Well, I gotta wait till so.
That
And so I've been doing these like boat things,
Oh,
and
they
then
do.
I thought,
They look like little boats.
I know, but what I'm gonna do is I'm planning on taking rickrack and putting a rickrack handle on them, and kind of putting little flower shapes
Oh
in
yeah,
them.
they can make little baskets. Yeah.
I'm just
the
trying to
basket.
I'm just trying to use up all of these strings. I have so many strings. Oh, you're making scrappy pumpkin blocks, Mary. Good. Are you doing a pattern, or are you just kind of making it up as you go?
You're using a pattern, aren't you, Carrie?
I'm doing Jacob's ladder.
I'm sort of doing that too, Mary. I've been taking orange and making little pumpkins, trying to get ready for fall too. But but I use my AccuQuilt pumpkin dye.
Oh wow.
After I do the string pieces, then I put it on and cut it out. Some are horizontal and some are vertical. I'm not affiliated with AccuQuilt. I'm not that smart. I have to come up with different stuff. And then I thought, well, maybe I could make coasters for fall too. I don't know.
I should send you a whole. After I finish getting my quilt done, I should send you a whole bunch of the extra fabric. You could make a pillow for me with this. I'm not
Oh,
gonna be good at that.
I don't need any more scraps. I'm inundated. I'm like, I don't know, what is this sickness that I feel like, oh, I have to use all of these things up first before I can get to all the pretty fabric. It's like, what is that?
Because I could send you a whole bunch of some of my, in case I don't use it. You could
Oh,
think,
you'll get around to it.
yeah,
You,
I could
yeah,
hang on to it till I get.
Annette, why do we have to finish them? Sometimes you just have to be creative for creative sake. We don't always have to finish everything. Mary, you are right. Bonnie Hunter is the scrap queen. She is amazing. I really miss her chats like Rita has.
Yeah.
Hi, Susan. How are you? Good to
Hi,
see you.
Susan. Yeah, up here every week, every day, the police come on my Facebook and letting us know who's missing.
Oh,
And every time I post things, that person they found that person.
wow.
So
That's,
me for passing, some lady out in Windsor went missing after work. She didn't go home and stuff. Went missing missing for 4 days, and they found her.
Oh, that's a blessing. I mean, for her family too. That is so
And
stressful.
friends, and her job too, because she works at a funeral home. She was one of the like the lady welcome you the in,
Right.
yeah, a driver and stuff like that.
Oh,
That person went missing for 4 days.
oh, how scary. Was it her own choice, or was she kidnapped, or did you
We
find
don't
out?
know. They haven't. They just took it down, and because she's been found, the family wants to have it.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
Oh.
figure it out. See if
Mm.
she needs
Oh,
any medication and stuff.
oh.
So that was scary. A 44-year-old too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Here's something I started. It says in February of 2017, and this is for you, Annette. I took all of my 30s fabric, and again, I've made lots of these little string blocks. I guess my fabric just strings me along for the ride.
I could use that. I could use those stripes
Yeah, they're
things
so,
because
I mean,
I could use that for the dog blankets then.
oh, okay.
That would
You
be
you
well.
have a dog, don't you, Carrie? You have a dog, right?
Come here, Lil. Come here. Everybody, hey,
Oh, what adorable dog. What's your dog's name?
Lil.
Leo. He's adorable.
She came from Tennessee,
Oh, wow.
and I don't have any papers on her because she was a rescue from a house, and they didn't know if she's gonna make it herself.
Oh,
She
but
had
you love,
she wouldn't even eat for the staff or nobody. So
oh,
I took her home, and my other dog passed away. She she ate for me and everything. The next day I took her back down. I go, she's fine. She
oh,
ate. She they called the Toronto Humane Society called to see if she was okay. I go, she finished her medicine. I'm just finding her another vet to take her to get her medicine because that
mhm.
medicine what they gave me wasn't working
Oh,
because her parasites wasn't parasites. She had a bit
mm,
of upset worms,
oh,
so I got her fixed up. It cost me almost $300.
oh, wow. Well, it's probably your love that kind of pulled it through more than the medicine.
Yeah. And I gave her the two pills, and all of a sudden she had no more worms, so it killed it. And she
That
had
is,
her appetite back and everything. She had
oh,
no
that's great.
appetite, but
Wow, that
she,
is neat.
she ate.
That,
She ate like her meal, and then she wants more and more and more. But I had to cut her down, so she had to stay on the 1/3 for a while.
right, right.
But she had almost 3 meals a day, so.
Sure. Well,
But
you're
now,
taking great care of her.
yeah,
Is it a her or a him? Is Leo a boy or a girl?
now Lil is a girl's name. L
Oh,
I L.
oh, Lil. I thought you said Leo. Sorry.
No,
Lil. Oh, how adorable. How adorable.
and that gentleman who had her, it was a doctor, and he passed away in the house.
Oh,
He came home, took her out, and then he went and lay down and never woke up. They had to break into the house and found out she was starving herself.
Oh.
How long has she been in there by herself? Has she been in there a while by herself?
2 weeks
Oh my.
Mm.
with no water or food. So
Uh-oh. Why didn't
Uh-oh.
you tell me you was down there? I didn't know you was down there.
hi
I
Trevor.
haven't been here in so long.
Hi Trevor.
Hi.
Hi.
Quit.
I ain't been here in so long.
He hadn't been here a long time because Papa's been sick.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay, now move. Huh?
it's been a long time.
Yeah, it has. Hey, everybody.
Say hi, say hi, Francis.
Hey, Leo. Hey, Leo. How are you, Leo?
Say I'm fine. I was.
And Carol, you've probably seen Frances on the lives before, haven't you?
I have. Usually she's
Yeah.
laying down. She's
Hello,
sitting
Carol.
up. How's your forehead today?
I had a thing. I had
Yeah.
a mole, and they shaved it.
Yeah.
Jackie,
And so-
Jackie.
Okay.
I took the bandage off this morning and cleaned it and fixed it and bandaged it back. Hey, Jackie.
Oh,
Have y'all
you
seen?
look wonderful.
I won't tell you. Jackie sent me pictures of what she looked like. Have y'all seen them? I'm not going. Jackie, that made me hurt.
What? What's wrong?
I had some skin removal that was in my eyes.
Oh.
I'll show you a peek, but I don't want to gross you out.
Oh,
I
my
just-
sister had that done, and honey, her eyes poured blood.
Well, I'm not pouring blood, but I'm wiping it.
But
And
she
Sharon's poured. I mean, blood just run down her face.
all across her eyes. Huh?
You had your eyelids lifted.
Yeah, well, not lifted. I just had some cut off because they were kind of dragging over. And
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
my eyes.
That's what she had done too. And I mean, I was scared for her. The way her
Well,
eyes were bleeding. She sent me pictures, and I'm like, oh Lord.
I'll give you a quick peek.
You gonna show?
Want a quick,
You
want
show?
a quick peek? Quick peek.
Yeah, make her big, Rita.
Oh my! They want me to make you big. All right, I'm not gonna.
Okay,
look.
show me now.
Oh,
Yeah.
my.
It'll take a while for that bruising to go away. When'd you have it done? Yesterday?
The day before.
Day before?
Yeah, I've been at my daughter's for 3 days, so
Well, that's nice.
yeah.
She helped you out.
Oh yeah, she had to drive me there. And then,
Yeah.
because you can't see good when you come back out.
I was
But
wondering
anyway.
why you had them sunglasses on.
It's ugly.
I thought you were just wanting to be cool.
Jackie, I got 13 done of Jacob ladder.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
That is so good, Carrie.
Great.
13.
And you get better and better as you go. You sew them better and better.
I got number 14 right here
All right. You go, girl.
because
We
they're-
really got her started, Carol. She wasn't a quilter. She didn't even have a sewing machine. And one
You
of her
know-
friends on YouTube bought her a sewing machine and stuff and sent it to her. That was so nice.
yeah.
Farm girl?
No, Texas Angel.
No, Texas Angel. Yeah.
And then you guys stepped in because you're such an encouraging group of ladies. I mean, I've told Rita, I'm like, I've never seen such a lovely bunch of YouTubers in my life, chatters.
We love each other. We love each other. I'm telling you.
I can see why. Oh my
I don't
goodness.
have nobody living around me. And when I joined this, it was the best thing I could have ever done.
Francis, where are you? I'm in Minnesota.
I'm in Henderson, North Carolina,
North
up
Carolina.
near the Virginia line by Carr Lake, near the Virginia line.
Oh, it's another one on my bucket list. I would love to visit all the states. Mm.
There's the purple I'm doing right now, Francis.
Oh, I like
sweet
that.
roses.
I like that purple. That's pretty.
I love all her
Where are
purple.
I know. She's got a lot of purple. She's another Sandra. She's got a lot of purples.
Yep, my glasses are purple too.
you? Oh, wow. Carrie, what state do you live in?
I live in Scarborough, Ontario, Canada.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
north of
we
you a
got
little.
we got them all over the world, honey. I mean, we got
Yeah, we
people.
had turkey this morning. A girl from South Africa met a guy
Uh-huh.
online, and they moved to Turkey. And yeah, that was wonderful.
You're right,
No,
Annette.
when
The friendliest bunch on YouTube.
There's another. It's the different purple of this one.
Uh-huh.
oh, that's
Oh,
great.
yeah.
You're
That's
right,
going to be
Annette.
so pretty.
Yeah, it is.
I got
And she'll have all her mistakes, and that'll be her first quilt, and it'll be special.
Look how pretty that. I love that green.
And she did good on that one. She did
Yes.
real good on that one.
Looks
okay, that
perfect.
green, the purple,
Uh-huh.
and the dark green.
Yep.
The same flower.
Donna, it's
Miss
not
Rita
funny,
must have
but
got her
that-
gray
that
thread in
cracks me
today.
up.
I did.
She working on that quilt. Yes, she does, Yo Patty. She has sew sisters all over the world.
But the poor little gal that this quilt belongs to, she's got that cancer and she's worried about
Has
herself.
she?
I'm trying to get them done before she gets
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah.
She's
That's so sad.
it was she says she's content with it, but she's got the wrong row ahead of her. So
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, you know, I told y'all John lost his sister, didn't I?
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
She had cancer. Double lung cancer, never smoked in her life.
That's awful.
And then
Liver
it spreaded to her pancreas. Then it spreaded everywhere. She fought a good fight, though.
There's the purple.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks great.
I got
Hi,
two of them
Bernice.
the same. Some of them got two, some got one. So I'm not done yet. I got a big basket, two more baskets to go through.
You're working on that day and night, aren't you?
5 o'clock in the morning, I'm cutting.
Rita, Susan wants to know what the name of that cross pattern is. I can't remember.
perfect pieces, I believe it is. Isn't it perfect
That-
pieces?
That sounds about right, I think.
Yeah.
Rita, you made me cry when you sang
Yeah,
the
Cindy, I'm
whole
feeling better. I just kind of worried about my neck, but the neurosurgeon called me and set me up a consultation. But I'm not going to have surgery if I can have the shots and it helps. And there's some kind of nerve in my back, my neck, top of my neck up here. I had them once before and it lasted a long time, and I sure don't want to have surgery if I can help it. Huh? Are they Meprazole?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Leave them out and I'll look them up. Yeah, I'm just having a problem with my neck. I got a little knot on the side of my neck right here, but he said he didn't see no knot. I said, man, it's right. You can't see that knot. Something wrong with you. When I went to the regular neurologist, I got to go have a brain scan done, but they hadn't called me with an appointment for that.
He could feel it, couldn't he?
No, he was mashing on my neck. He couldn't feel it, but I mean, it was right there. I can feel it. It hurts.
Well, yeah.
But I don't think it's nothing to worry about. But my disc in my neck are getting closer together. I've shrunk. I was 5'4". I'm 5 foot now.
Mm-hmm.
I've had 2 discs replaced. They put donor discs in. God, been years ago when my kids were little. And now there's 3 discs that are like crunching down together. And I have a lot of trouble with stiffness in my neck and my shoulder. Okay.
Hi, Deb. How are you?
I'm going to mute myself, all right?
Rita, can you answer that question about the railway car there? Somebody's asked a couple times. I don't know what that question is.
It's not a railway car. It's a little house. In this room, it probably looks narrower than what it is. It's not a railway car. So.
It's a room in a house.
It's a room in a house.
And she's got her long arm in it.
Hey, I've took you guys all through this house before if you've been watched long enough, hadn't I, Francis and Jack?
Uh-huh.
Yep, that's
Actually-
the front room. And the kitchen's
Wait till Carrie finishes, then you can say something. Go ahead.
Hey, y'all. No, it's a chicken.
Huh?
I said, no, it's a chicken.
Oh,
A chicken.
I don't know. Anyway, I don't have my chickens anymore. My son has them. So I don't, well, I've got the 3 that's, the special ones, but my son has all my chickens.
All my chickens are in the freezer.
I still, when I went out there Saturday, I walked outside and I said, "Come on, girls." And every one of them come running to me. That was special to me.
It is. It's somehow special when a chicken comes to you.
Yeah, it is.
Where are you from, Jackie?
Pardon?
What city or state are you from?
I'm in Texas.
Now, where in Texas, if I may ask?
I'm near Fort Worth.
You didn't get any of that bad weather, did you?
No, but we got a really good rain.
Oh, honey, it's poured down so much here that on the interstate, the cars were going 20 miles an hour today.
Yeah.
When I went and picked Trevor up and we came, the water was standing and the cars were just splashing the water with their tires.
I know a lot of people did.
It was awful.
Hi,
Ours was
Charlotte.
pretty heavy, but it lasted only about 15 minutes and it was all over.
Oh, not here. It's been all day long. Hey, Deb.
My husband used to live in Brownwood, Texas.
Oh, that's-
dab in the middle.
Yes, they do, Susan.
I'm up near Fort Worth.
Okay.
I don't ever say my hometown, the town I'm in, because nobody ever heard of it. So I say Fort Worth. People at least know where that is.
Mm-hmm.
And Carrie's in Canada, and we got some in Australia. We got them everywhere.
England.
Amazing.
England, Australia, where
I can't think of where else, away. And Cindy, Cindy lives in Alaska.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We just got them everywhere. Dee said she has 3 kids and their families are all around Houston. Jackie.
Yeah, Houston got hit pretty hard, didn't they?
Yeah.
I think so. Well, Dee, did any of your family get bad? Let me mute me.
Jackie, you know that person I watch on the farm? They still don't have the power there.
Oh my goodness.
They don't even have water.
That's been a while now.
Yeah. They don't.
Everybody's buying up the water, I'm sure.
Oh, yes.
Dad,
We
what
needed-
corner
we
of
needed the
Iowa are you
rain.
in?
They have to go 3 hours away to get gasoline.
My son got back from vacation yesterday around lunchtime, and he knew our grass needed to be cut, so he come in and cut our grass yesterday afternoon. We said, "You didn't." I'm glad he did now, because it has rained cats and dogs. Oh, have they, Dee? Well, golly. We have to pray for them, because they're going to need some.
Kathy's trying to get in, Rita.
Knock, knock, she says. Hey, Kathy.
I can't hear you guys, but I keep myself muted. Hey, Kathy.
Hey.
She got that gray thread in today.
I do, so I'm going to work over
I
here.
see that.
Y'all just chit chat and I'll listen, okay?
Kathy, you had fun with them babies yesterday, didn't you?
Yes, let me show you. Did you see my? Well, I didn't post a picture because I
I
wasn't
saw the little
sure.
boy on your chest.
Abraham
Yes,
and
when I was 5. Yes.
Wait just a minute.
One. Here they are. Let me make it a little bigger so y'all can see better. Okay. Rita needs to make me big.
Yeah, I watched the video.
Oh, you got both of them in your arms.
Oh.
Make it big, Rita. There we go. Get it out of the light, Kathy. There you go.
That better?
cute.
Right there. You can't really see them that good. It's a little bit blurry, but they're just as cute as can be.
Double love.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. I was trying to get it to where y'all could see it better.
It's turned dark. It turned dark. Turn your phone around and look.
Yeah. Now
But we did see it pretty good there for a little bit though.
There you go. Now come on over that way a little bit more. There you go, right there. Yes. Look at them. They're just as precious. But you know, that's one thing about it. You can hand them back.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I offered to help whenever they needed me.
Yeah.
Oh, my guests are here.
You got company?
Yeah, didn't you hear him?
I heard a dog, I thought.
Nope, that was a cat.
Okay.
You got another kitty cat?
No, that's a rooster.
Oh, a rooster.
I heard that rooster. What are you doing? Did my rooster go live with you?
No, he
I
wants
hear it too.
He's
Is it
ready
yours?
No, it's the neighbor.
Jeff, are you still getting 1 egg a day?
No.
That's funny.
I think the man keeps them in until the eggs are laid, then he lets them out so they come over here.
Oh, he must have found out you were getting an egg.
Oh, yeah, I was collecting them for him.
I have to ask you that
That's
question.
funny.
Why do they call rooster like Chanticleer? Where did that come from? Chanticleer?
Oh, I can
Well,
barely.
isn't it that rooster? I hear it now.
Yeah, I heard him.
He's staring at me through the patio door because he wants his cat food.
Right.
Okay. No, what was that question? What was that question? What was your question?
Well, I love old movies and I love Doris Day and Moonlight Bay, and she sings about the Chanticleer, the rooster. Is that like where does the word Chanticleer come from, or is that just something to do with that song in that old movie?
I don't know. Is it just its name? Maybe I don't know. Somebody will have to Google that and see.
I don't even remember that scene.
I'll
I'll be right back.
Can you turn your volume up some?
Oh, I could try. Everyone says I'm always too loud, so
Because you're not
I'll
very
be right
loud.
back.
did it work? Did it work, Kathy?
Not
No.
much. We can hear you, just not really, really good. But we can hear you.
That's
not
probably the best way to hear me. Not very well.
It's okay.
Stop loud.
And then it's really hard when everybody talks at the same time. That makes it even
Yeah.
harder. So,
Well, we never know when somebody's going to say something.
we all got to comment about things.
Thank you, Annette. Annette seems to know, and I believe Annette. That sounds right.
Oh, French for rooster. I bet that's right. Yeah, I bet she's right.
Thanks, Annette.
All right.
Never heard of it.
And Jackie, Sue said the rooster wants to come in.
Rooster wants to come up.
I think that's it.
Hey, Victoria. Hey, all you guys. I'm not ignoring you, but I'm going to work over here. So,
Oh, we'll let you know when we need you.
okay. All right.
Yeah, we'll holler at you.
Well, I challenged myself this week to work on some inset seams.
All of you can hear the rooster.
I think it's chilly, and I bet he didn't wipe the microwave out. What are you doing?
Oh, who's
That's
that?
pretty.
That's
That was
beautiful.
my first foray into inset seams, and
I
it was
just want
kind of fun,
to.
but putsy to do inset seams. Are any of you girls inset seam quilters?
It's beautiful.
Y
I don't know
seams,
if I know
inset
what that
seams?
is.
It's where it comes to a Y and you have to stop at a 1/4 inch. Round the twist. Yes, Annette.
Hi, Victoria.
Thank you, Dee. I just put.
You want more bologna, you can always get it out of the refrigerator.
Yeah, I can just go for that.
Yes.
All right, go check it. It's popping.
What, my stuff?
Yeah. Hey, look, here's some bacon too if you want it. Pepper.
Susan likes Y seams. Wow. I mean, they're not bad. I've always heard about the dreaded Y seam, but they're not that bad.
Yeah, that's warming up. That's warming up.
It's barely warm. It's cold.
Yes.
Okay, we'll get over the bowl. Let me drink it.
Bernice has done them also. Yeah.
That's good.
Okay.
Well, I think I'm going to get back to my butterflies and see what I can do for a binding and a backing and quilt it up. And
It's
I will be
beautiful,
listening.
Carol.
Thank
I love
you.
those butterflies.
Thank you. I'll listen to you guys since you
Hey,
can't hear me
You can
anyway.
just stay. You can stay up on the panel and just chat while you work on them.
No.
That's fine.
Well, I will be off screen a lot trying to figure out batting and
That's
backing.
That's okay. That'll be fine. See, Kathy's a sewing.
Mm-hmm.
Carrie's sewing.
Yeah,
I have about,
my sweater.
Movie star in the sunglasses. Yeah.
you must have went to the eye doctor, Jackie.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
She got 2 black eyes, so
Yeah.
I should know.
I hate getting my eyes dilated.
So,
No, they're not dilated. They did the surgery on
Cataract. Oh yeah, on your
eyebrow.
eyelids. I forgot about that. So you're covering your black eyes, huh?
Yes. And swollen.
Oh. Well, we wouldn't mind.
No.
Carol,
We want
what pattern do you use for those butterflies?
I use.
Let me see.
they're pretty.
They really are.
I'm using an AccuQuilt. Trying to find the.
Oh, yeah. Let me see one of your butterflies.
Okay.
She's lost.
Oh, they're cute.
They are pretty.
They're prettier than so many. Oh, that's really pretty.
It is.
They look real.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Thank you.
Oh. You need to stir it up then.
no, it's not nitrous.
Mm,
A little hot.
okay.
Like it's a little spicy and a little hot.
I bet the other guy looks pretty bad, Marilyn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. She's got that AccuQuilt cutter thing.
Yeah.
Oh. I was
That's
looking at
neat.
I was looking at that stuff. I'm thinking of buying the machine.
Are you gonna buy one, Carrie,
Yeah, it'd be a lot easier on me.
to do your squares and stuff?
Yeah.
Kathleen, yes, I did use batiks. Jane, the butterflies,
It's
I did a
raining.
small zigzag.
Where do you get that pattern? Can you get it online?
Well, it's just the
It's the
die.
AccuQuilt thing that cut. That's the pattern.
I don't know
Right,
what
right.
quilt is.
Can I see?
It's one of them
Oh,
cutting machines that you run it through and it cuts it.
Can I
It.
see?
She's already took it down.
oh, I'll show you.
Oh, here, she's gonna show you. See the butterfly up there? See it right there?
Yeah. That's a nice butterfly.
It is.
Trevor enjoying summer?
I think so. He's been on that PlayStation 5 though, I'm gonna tell you.
I am not enjoying summer. It is too hot. It's been 80 degrees in my house. My AC doesn't work in hot weather.
80 degrees?
Uh-huh.
That's
I don't,
cold.
something's wrong with the air conditioner.
Well, our air conditioner works. It just can't. It's too old, so it can't handle it.
80 in the house, you mean?
Like, it'll be running constantly, and it'll still raise up in the house. I set it on 61 before because that's the lowest you can go for, and it still didn't do anything. It just started blowing harder.
Okay.
Randy
He's
says
eating him some white chicken chili that I made. Everybody loves it.
I love
I
chili.
like it too.
I love it. It's really good.
Sometimes it's hard to find those white chili beans, though.
I use Great Northern beans.
Yeah,
That's what I
have
use.
used those.
And I like to put more than what the recipe calls for. That's just the way I am. I'll take a recipe and I'll just make it the way I want to make it.
That's the way I do too.
Yeah. And I made, before I put the heavy cream and the sour cream in it at the end, because I made a big canning pot full, I froze it.
No wonder why.
And then I wrote on the bag that put the milk and sour cream in when I take it out.
Okay.
But it's good without the milk and the sour cream in it. Me and John ate a couple of bowls of it a couple of times without the milk and sour cream. But yeah, it was good.
I usually don't put it in mine.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
I just called it that way. I called it a chicken soup. But I'm going to tell you what makes it a lot better. The steam fresh corn in the packs. If you'll microwave that first and then put it in there, I don't know, it just gives it some kind of flavor. It is so good.
My
And
daughter,
I put some in mine.
my youngest daughter got me started to put corn in mine because she does hers.
I'm about full. My drinks almost empty.
Well, go get you something, honey.
This was my idea to do with all of those little boat things, is to turn them into.
Oh, okay. That's cute.
To get rid of these.
That's
blocks.
cute.
Oops.
Yeah.
Well, I
And
like
then
that.
I have the AccuQuilt dies that I could put some flowers.
No, I got them.
Okay, yeah.
I think Carol's been doing this for a
Look in
while.
the drawer.
Well, it's so funny when I moved in.
Isn't there a Gatorade in there?
She was the president of Minnesota
We'll get you one of
Quilting.
those.
Said, would you like to
We
learn
don't
to
have no
quilt?
drinks
And I
in there,
said,
John.
sure.
I
So
can't hear
I
you.
really lucked out with her across the street.
Get whichever one you want, honey.
Which one's Bob's favorite?
The red. Okay. Well, I'm not working on anything. John's been sick so much that I haven't been in my sewing room for about 3 months, and I got to get in there
Yeah, I'm fixing to go in mine in just a few minutes.
whenever we get him some. He's getting a lot of strength back now, so I'm glad. He's doing
Yeah.
more every day. He's He's doing more every day to get his strength back.
Good. And y'all don't have the chickens you have to worry about anymore?
Well, I just got the 3 little ones on the deck back here in their little house. They're our special ones.
Oh, okay. Do they
2
lay
hens
eggs
and a
yet?
rooster.
Okay.
2 of them are silkies, and one of them is an Americana.
All right.
I miss Cotton.
Cotton's gone, honey. Something got Cotton during the night, one night.
Did the security cameras catch it?
No.
We're fixing to put stuff like that up around our house.
Uh-huh.
Down when you come to my house is kind of on a hill, and you go up and then it levels off and then it goes down a little bit in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a spam.
I hate that.
And somebody, I don't know how to turn it off. Anyway, we've got an old truck back there parked. It was my Larry's nephew's truck. He's in jail.
Uh-huh.
Whatever it is he's in jail for. So they brought his truck over here.
Mm-hmm.
And we kind of hid it back there, and it's next to our camper. Well, when we went for our walk the other day, somebody broke into it.
Oh,
and
wow.
You're talking like an 80-something truck. And it's been sitting there over a year, and they did get into it. And our camper's parked right next to it. And they took the battery off our camper to hook it up to the truck to try and start the truck.
They were going to steal that truck.
Yeah, the truck won't start. Larry has been trying to keep it going for the last year and a half, but last time he went to crank it, it wouldn't start. So we called the police, and all they did was just make a report. They didn't.
Oh, that's all, and they won't never do nothing.
No, and the screwdrivers laying in the floorboard where they tore everything out around the steering wheel.
They didn't even pick it for fingerprints or nothing, did they?
No, just made a report. So aggravating when we pay these folks to do this job, and they won't do it.
So wonder they didn't try to break into your camper.
That's what I told Larry. I said, make sure it's locked, and it was locked because it was like 3 or 4 feet apart between both of them.
Uh-huh.
And he's got all kind of stuff that belongs to his friend that he's trying to sell at the flea markets for him.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of crystal and stuff like that is in the camper. It was unreal.
Yeah.
But had they had ran fingerprints, they probably could have found out who it was.
Yeah, when somebody broke in our car, we've never had any problems here, the 20-some years we've been living here. And then we think it was the little kids down the street because they broke into my car. They stole, I had a little thing of change in there that I would use, like if we were riding and we got something and needed change. I had change. They stole that. I don't know, it's a couple of little things they stole. And as I walked that way from my house, they dropped little things that they had took out of my car, and I said, it's somebody down the road. I ain't had no more problems though. We got ADT now, and we ain't had no problems. We just got outside cameras though. We don't have any in the house. Yeah,
well, we're fixing to. Larry bought us a doorbell thing. We're going to put that up.
Yeah.
And he bought some security lights to go down there. We're going to do those because we're fixing to go on a long trip for about a week. And we're going to leave the house here, locked up and everything. We don't have Max anymore, our guard dog. So I told Larry, I said, had Max have been here, they would not have went down there because he would have let us know.
Yeah, he would have.
Even though he's in a fence away from the truck, he would have known it. Because, dogs can hear just about anything.
Oh, I know, yes.
Oh,
He'd
Well,
let us know
Kathy,
when the deer were back there.
Kathy, when their face comes up, you
Oops,
can say, I don't know your name, but your face rings a bell.
Jackie, you know what? I couldn't even see your eyes when you had them sunshades flipped up.
I seen a little bit.
A little bit, but not much. See, it
Yeah,
just,
it's not bad.
it doesn't look bad. I mean, but when she takes her glasses down, they're really bruised. They're really
Yeah,
bruised.
yeah. They'll heal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they,
Heal.
I hate the wait. It's supposed to be like 2 weeks.
Yeah, it'll be about
Oh,
2 weeks or so. But like I said, my sister had something like that done. And I mean, she
mm-hmm.
cried pure blood. The blood just poured out of her eyes.
That don't
Oh,
sound right.
wow.
I know it doesn't. She had her eyelids lifted because they were so heavy. They were interfering with her sight.
Yeah.
So she had
Yeah.
them lifted. And she sent me pictures of just pure blood running out of her eyes. And I'm like, Sharon, that is
Wow.
not right.
Sounds like the stitches
No,
were.
that
Hey, Leo.
don't sound
Oh, are
good.
you sleepy or are you just waking up?
But she's right at the camera. She wants us to say hello.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
no, she
Hey,
doesn't
Leo. Leo.
that
She's
means
like, Mama, get me down from here.
Francis.
Just tell her one day we'll make a 2-day trip. We'll go up to her house and talk to them. And they said we'll make a 1-day trip.
she wants my whole
Okay. Larry said to tell you, Francis, one day we'll come up there and see y'all. 'Cause
Okay.
y'all ain't that far.
Well, when we were going through Georgia, I had thought about seeing you, but
Yeah, you should
my
have.
my sister and them, we were like following each other and
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, and even when you come back, because she could have come up 85, right?
Yeah.
And come right by our house. I mean, we're what, 3 miles from 85, something like that.
I can get right on 40 and go straight to Rita's house. Her 40
Mm-hmm.
goes right by her.
Yeah, we're gonna go and see her when we go to get that car the end of the month.
Yeah.
If it's ready. They've been telling us for several months it's fixing to be ready. But I'm excited. I want to go see her.
Yeah. I do too.
I
It's
told her I
just
want to tour.
things just hasn't been in a row for me to do it right now.
Yeah.
You know.
And you're a lot farther, I think, than we are. A little bit farther from
It's a little
her
over
than we are.
1,000 miles. It's a little over 1,000 miles from my house.
Yeah, I think Larry said it was a good day's drive. Didn't you say that? Yeah.
But if
So
I'm
we'd
the only
probably
one driving, it'll be more than a day for me, I think.
Yeah, me too, because I drive a little slow.
Because I'll
I
be
don't.
driving the camper.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, at least you'll have a place to sleep
yeah.
when you go.
I mean, we can stop on the road and just sleep anywhere, really.
She has a motorhome. Larry said, how big is your motorhome?
It's not big. It only sleeps, 5, John? And it's not that big. It's enough room for me and John. And it ain't really enough room for me, but I mean, whatever.
Yeah. Larry
I
said
like
if
to have
y'all
more
cut,
storage.
Larry said we could always park you up here, and we could. We have plenty of room. We got just over almost 2 acres.
Yeah, we got
So,
we got about 3 acres here.
mhm.
But a lot of it's woods.
Yeah. We don't have a lot. We don't have woods. Larry cleared it all off. So it looks good down there. And we have some St. Augustine. Is that what it is, Larry? St.
All right, Gladys.
Augustine
Bye.
grass.
See you
And
later, Gladys.
it's
Bye,
beautiful down there.
Mm.
Well, I just finished my little lap quilt. I've been hand quilting. Now I'm cutting the trim off the edges, and I'm going to go put the binding on.
Oh, yeah.
And then that's one Christmas present down.
Well, how
I
many,
don't
I
know
hear
what I'm
you.
on. I don't know what I'm gonna get my kids for Christmas. I have no clue.
I know I can put my featherweight in the camper and whatever I need to work on and take it. Me and Rita get in there and sew and do whatever.
Yeah, throw up a storm.
Yep. And go to
Yep,
the
that
creek
would
and
be
go
fun.
wading in the creek.
Yes, I want to go wading in the creek.
I know. I can't believe Sheila wouldn't do it.
I know.
Did you see that big Bigfoot behind me in that picture?
Yeah, I
Love?
did. I
Yeah,
did.
One, didn't it?
Yeah.
it
It
did.
was kind of spooky after I uploaded the picture and saw that.
Hi, Mary.
Yeah.
Hey, Mary.
Well,
Hi,
your
Mary.
son's seen one out there, so you know
Right.
they're around.
Right down in that area, sure enough.
I like watching Bigfoot stuff.
Too. But I don't want one peeking at
I'll
me.
protect Rita. I'll protect Rita, and Rita can protect me.
Yeah.
You remember the Falk, Arkansas monster?
Yes.
I don't remember that.
They even made a movie.
Oh, it's a movie. It's a movie about Bigfoot. You need to look it up.
No, that was supposed to be based on a real.
Yes,
story.
true story.
True story.
Yes. Yep. Falk, Arkansas. I don't remember the name of it.
And there's another big movie called There's Something in the Woods. You need to go watch that one too. They're both kind of scary, I think.
I don't like scary movies now.
Well,
I'm
it ain't-
worse when
it
it
ain't
comes
that
to
bad.
scary movies.
Bye, Dee.
What did I do with it? I was
Bye,
going to
Dee.
look up the name of it, but I can't find what I did with my phone.
Could be on all that stuff somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
Tell Larry to call it, and you'll find it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Call me, Larry.
Loved Harry and the Hendersons.
Hey, Jazzy, call
We
them.
were
Not that way. I don't know what I did with that thing.
You were trying to cut it off when that spam called, but
Oh, I
don't
know
know what
where
you-
it's at. Thank you.
under
It
your
was
hip.
under my leg. Oh, me. I'm like Rita. I am so, what do you call it? Scatterbrained.
Oh, I am too.
Me and her is in the same boat.
Without a paddle.
All right, let me see
What,
if I can
baby?
look it up.
There was a shot. There was a shoe place. There was a shoe. Someone got shot in
Yeah, I know. Oh, he does. He looks for Bigfoot. Andrew.
Let's see. I don't think that was it.
One down.
After August the 14th, I won't be doing nothing for a while. I'm getting
you
these
having
other
your
teeth.
pulled.
And they're going to pull all 6 of them at one time. And that way they can get healed, and because they've already pulled all the other ones, and I can get my plates. But the bottom, I don't have to have it. I got to have a filling done, but that's it. She said, your bottom teeth are nice, but my teeth are just so loose that she couldn't believe it. She says, I can't believe how loose your teeth are. I said, I know. I said, and it comes from clamping my teeth at night.
Yeah, gritting your teeth
Not gritting them. I clamp them tight.
real tight.
Keep my mouth, closed tight at night. I can wake up and I feel like my gums are in between my teeth and have to pull them out.
Oh my goodness. Francis, the name of that movie is called The Legend of Boggy Creek.
Oh, I've heard of that before. I'll write it down.
The Legend of Boggy, Boggy Creek. And it was released in 1977.
I'll look that up. We're watching a movie on what's it called? Netflix right now. Last night it was like, well, John, we got to watch one more series. We got to watch one more.
What
I
is
think
it?
we finally cut it off at 12 o'clock.
What is it you're
It's
watching?
called Firefly, isn't it, John? Oh, it's so good. Firefly. It's about a girl that started out in prison, and she went to a horse camp and worked, and then the guy that was there saw how good she was with horses and hired her on a farm after she got out. And yes, it's just good.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna write it down because I like to look for good movies. Firefly on Netflix.
Yeah. So
Now,
far,
this
it's been a good movie.
This one, the Boggy Creek. You can find it on YouTube. Do you have YouTube on your TV? Yeah. Yeah, you can get
I
it
don't
on
never
YouTube.
put y'all on it because John's laying in the bed too when I'm laying down. So I don't
yeah.
never put it on the big TV.
I
Because
don't.
we went and got us that TV for Christmas.
Yes.
The 85-inch. Oh
Yeah,
man.
my neighbors has one.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Oh, when ours goes out here in the living room, I want to get I think we measured.
Yes.
And on top of my fireplace thing, I think we can have a 75-inch.
Yeah.
I want to get that. But
Get you
I ain't going to do it
a
until
smart
this one goes
TV,
out.
and that way you can get YouTube, everything on it.
Yeah. As much as I paid for that 55-inch, I want to wait until it goes out, and then we'll get another one. But it's about 10 years old.
Yeah, Bernice. I want to watch Yellowstone, but I want to watch it from the very beginning. I've seen it, on TV and all, and I was like, well, no, I don't want to watch it there. I want to start at the beginning and
Is
watch
that the
it.
one that has the bad language and all that?
I don't know. I just know it's supposed to be a good movie. It probably does, though. And I'll tell you, what are we watching, John, that we got to wait for the next series? You don't remember? I don't either. I can tell you in a minute.
I've been just watching reruns of Dick Van Dyke lately. I just want something happy before I go to bed. The world has so much bad news in it lately.
Yeah.
But I'm going to run. It was so lovely to get to see you in person. And Rita, good luck on that long arm. And
see you later.
I'll get it down there a little bit. It's a small quilt, so it's going fast.
I know you will.
Maybe the rooster will wake us up in the morning. We'll chat in the morning. You bring the coffee and donuts.
I will bring the coffee and donuts. And Laura, I don't know who Guyleen Fitzgerald is, but I'm going to look her up online and see. Thanks, Mary. Goodbye. And
it's Heartland. Heartland. You would really enjoy that. Oh, God, I love it. I
enjoyed that.
I'm waiting for season 17 to come in. We just watched 16. They just put 16.
On. It's
17?
On. Yes.
It's not on my Netflix.
No, I don't. TV.
Well, we have Up TV. My daughter
and that's on that one.
To it, and it's on
that.
Up TV.
I'll have to look and see if I got that.
Yeah, it's on the one you subscribe to. It's family. And we just finished just a little while ago watching episode 9. And they said Ty was coming back, but so far he has not.
I know, that's what I heard too, but how can he come back when he died?
I know, unless they do some kind of plot in there that he really wasn't dead and they come back in the hospital, you know how they do.
But the new guy she's dating, he got killed.
Oh, really?
Yep. they had to a funeral to go to.
I didn't know that.
Actor.
I
See,
hadn't seen that.
I watched the season 16, but I haven't seen. They said 17 and 18 supposed to be coming out soon,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
I haven't.
17's on up. And it's good. I love Heartland.
I
There's
do
another
too.
one that
I watch
we
it.
were watching on
I watch it
Netflix,
after
and I
o'clock in the
cannot
morning.
think of the name of it. Cedar Creek or something. I'd have to look it up on Netflix. I can't remember.
Yeah.
And it's really good.
I know
And
my
there,
daughter-in-law gave me a long list of movies. Oh, you haven't watched this, you haven't watched this. And I'm like, Jenny, is that all you do is watch movies?
Now
She gave me a long list of movies.
yeah.
Now we could call you Jackie. We could call you the rooster now.
I'm scared.
Bernice, what kind of puppies do you have?
Who has
I hope
puppies?
Bernice Poole, she says she'd have a good day, gonna take care of my puppies. I was wondering what kind of puppies she had.
Oh, wow.
I couldn't hear you, Carrie. The rooster in my ear.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. Got a rooster again.
He's just sitting here staring at me. I'm not going to go feed him.
Rooster, just take over this show.
Yes, please.
Yeah, your rooster.
And yeah, my rooster and your rooster.
And you're right. They make a mess on the patio, but it's
They
most,
do.
Oh, yes,
Yes, they do.
and they're not even mine.
Well, our neighbors' chickens have been coming over here and jumping the fence and coming in our yard. She don't never clip their wings, and they come over and they jump over my fence. Fluffy don't like that at all. He'll chase them.
Bernice, they're always our babies, aren't they? If we raise them for little, they're always puppies.
Yeah.
Even if they,
Still babies.
They are almost
They're
6 years
German
old. Oh,
Shepherd
okay.
puppies.
But puppies to you, okay. I was fixing to say, we're looking for a puppy.
Terry,
Yeah,
I don't have
Larry
a
always
rooster.
called Max a puppy, and he was 13 years old.
Yeah.
hmm
Right now, you're my puppy, aren't you?
hmm
What?
I'm going to mute myself again.
You have to get
All
out.
right.
You have to get out of that corner.
And I've got to go. I'm expecting another call at 4 o'clock, so I got to get off of here.
All right, Jackie.
All right.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Love you, girl.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, God, that made my face too big when she got off.
Did they?
They're all gone, but I don't think they did what they was. World standing there trying to look it up to that Peter, just reaching his pocket. How did I get up to that?
That's
Put it
cute.
on the ground, ran around and put it on the ground.
Aw.
Yeah, I might not remember that first. Said it. I put the cover on the bottom of the day.
Uh-huh.
So when I'm done.
Okay.
Will you put some Cokes in the refrigerator?
How's your head on that place on your head, Francis?
Well, I cleaned it with peroxide this morning, and it had a lot of foam, and I put some more Vaseline on it because that's what she told me to use, and I cut a Band-Aid down and put it over it. But I think it's going to be okay. Huh?
Did the doctor tell you to clean it with peroxide?
Uh-huh.
Really?
Yep.
I'm surprised because
That's what she said, and boy, it foamed up like crazy.
my daughter, the one that's a nurse, says, do not use peroxide because it kills the tissue.
Hmm.
We used to use it all the time when we had a cut or something.
I know.
Put peroxide on it, and she said, no, they don't recommend that at the hospital. And today was her last day in the cath lab. She called me, and she was so excited. She said,
Where's
no
she
more
gonna be
call,
going?
Mama. She's going to do something like what Lisa does. She's going to be working from home on the computer.
Oh, okay.
Having something to do with accreditation,
Mm-hmm.
still with heart stuff.
Yeah.
but it's more records and stuff like that.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So she starts that Monday, and she was all excited. She's still with Piedmont Hospitals.
Uh-huh.
So,
Hey, at least she's getting to work from home.
uh-huh. She's real excited about that. Well, Carrie is silenced, and so is Rita. I don't know where Carrie went.
I don't either. She might have had to go to the bathroom.
Maybe.
She went walking over the other way.
Probably.
I just cannot believe they do not have an air conditioner in that apartment
I
building.
know. I'm with you.
I mean, and
I don't see how she can stand it, but I've always thought Canada don't get hot, but they do.
yes.
Because when we went to Niagara Falls that time we went, it was in June, and it was hot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how she can stand it.
Yeah, she might have had to take Lil out. She might have had to take Lil out. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, may have. But when you got to go back to the doctor with your teeth?
August the 14th is whenever they pull these 6.
Are you dreading them?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
It's a different doctor than I went to before. And I'm just, if they'll just numb my gums like they did in that place, like numb them before they give me the Novocaine, the shots.
Mm-hmm.
I felt pressure and that was it. I didn't. He had my teeth out, or she had them out before I even knew it.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, but they don't take my insurance. They only take John's. And so now this place takes both insurances.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we changed.
I always hate that initial shot they give you.
No, they're not giving me, putting me to sleep or laughing gas. They're just going to numb my gums.
Okay. But I can't stand the bleeding. That's what gets me. Because I gag real easy. And I'll be gagging on the way home.
I know I'll be losing some weight then, because only thing we ate then was egg drop soup from the Chinese place. We would go, there's one place here that is so good. And we would go and get egg drop soup. And that's what me and John ate when we got a pool before. But I know while he was in the hospital, I lost like 17 pounds. And the whole time he was sick, he lost 40.
Wow.
And I know I'm going to be losing a couple of more pounds whenever I have these teeth pulled, not being able to eat.
You don't need to lose anymore. You can see it in your face.
Yeah, because I lost a lot. I was 333 pounds and I'm down to 160 now. Mm-hmm. I was down to 140 something. And my mama said before she died, Princess Kay, she said, you look like death warmed over. I wished you would gain some weight.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, my heaviest, I think, was 225 or 230. And I'm only 5'1".
And I'm only 5 foot.
Okay. And
I've shrunk since these discs are messing up. 4 inches.
I have too. I used to be 5'2", and I've shrunk an inch.
I went down to 5'7". Now I'm 5'5".
And I forgot what
I do, Susan. I close my eyes. I don't want to see them big old needles.
Oh, isn't that the truth? Ooh.
That's the only thing I dread about going to the dentist is the needles.
Me too.
Any needles in my arms or my legs or whatever, it don't bother me. IVs, it don't bother me. But you come to my mouth,
all of that bothers me when it comes to me. I can watch them do it to somebody else sometimes. That's like when they took the bandage off my hand and they was going to take the stitches out. I had to turn my head. Larry was sitting right there watching them. Didn't bother him. I had
No.
to turn my head, and then I had to lay down because I felt lightheaded, like I was going to pass out.
Hmm.
It always gets me like that. And I told the doctor when she come in, it was a nurse that took the stitches out. I said, I'm so sorry. I can't help it. Oh, man. I went yesterday to the doctor and they released me.
Well, good.
Uh-huh.
Now you got to have the other one done, don't you?
I do, but I ain't going to do it right now because
Yeah.
they talked to me yesterday and said that no worse than what it bothers me.
Hmm.
I didn't have to have it right now because it goes sometimes at night, every once in a while when I crochet in my fingers. But other
So
than
you
that,
that wasn't your dominant hand that you had
uh-uh,
done. You're right-handed.
it was my left. Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Yep.
I
So
had to have both of mine done.
did you have them done at the same time?
Uh-uh. I don't think, did I, John? I don't think they would do them at the same time when I had them done.
Yeah. Oh, I know what we were talking about my weight. I'm down to 190,
That's
but
good.
I want to lose like you. I want to lose down to about 160. Even if I'm 170, I'll be happy.
Well, see, if I could go and get all the flab cut off, I mean, I got so much flab hanging everywhere.
Mhm.
I wouldn't be that big, but
Yeah. Well, that's like
plastic
my
surgery, they say.
yes.
The insurance won't
Won't
help
cover
pay
it.
for it.
My sister had that. She's 4'11", and she weighed 300 and something pounds. She was huge,
Hmm.
and she had the gastric bypass too,
Hmm.
and she's lost a lot of weight, and she had her arms done, and I don't know if she had her stomach done or not. I don't remember her saying.
I would like to get my
But
stomach, my back, and my legs. I don't care about
mm-hmm.
my arms. My
Yeah.
legs have a very bad hang, very bad. And I can't wear no kind of light colored dress pants or anything because it'll show. And
Mm.
I'm very self-conscious about that.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I lose any more because I have a big stomach. If it's gonna my overhang, if it will
Well,
show.
my dermatologist,
Uh huh.
she gives me prescription for this powder. It's an antibiotic powder,
Uh huh.
and I use that like under my stomach and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Anywhere I got a hangover, I use the powder, and it works fantastic.
Oh, okay.
I don't have the raw places under my stomach in the summertime anymore, and it was
Yeah,
bad.
I get that sometimes.
Yeah,
And under my boobs.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. That is no fun.
No, it's not. It's not. And then now I went and got blood work done, and I've never had a UTI. I might have had one and just didn't know it.
Yeah.
But I gave them a urine sample, and they already sent me in antibiotics to start taking tomorrow. And then I've got amoxicillin I got to start taking 10 days before I go to the dentist. She wants me to
Mm.
have antibiotics in my body since I'm having so many teeth pulled.
Oh, you're gonna
So,
have to get that difloconec or whatever that stuff is for that yeast.
uh,
If you get it
my
from
sister,
taking.
golly, she can't take no antibiotics. She breaks
Mm-hmm.
out, oh Lord, bad, bad.
We can't
Itches
see
and
your face.
me,
Put your
okay. Oh, it fell. My
there you
thingy
go.
be fell. That's what it is. My
Yeah.
thing fell. Let me get it
If
back
I
up there
take too
now.
many of them, then I get them old yeast infections. I hate
I've
them
got
things.
Bactrim DS, which is double strength, but it's the sulfanathox. I can't say that word. It's a generic
Yeah,
brand. And
that's
I've
for
only
the
got to take
yeast.
it 5
I mean,
days. Yeah.
yeah, that's for the
I've never
bladder
taken
infection.
this, so
Yeah, I have. Just don't drink milk right after you take it.
yeah, she told me to
Like
make
that.
sure that I drank plenty of fluids and ate and make sure I'd had ate whenever I took it.
Yeah,
Food on my
because
stomach, so
I made the mistake one time of drinking milk, and it
uh-huh.
made it not as effective. And I had to call her back and get a refill on the medication. And when I went back to see her, that's what they told me. It's because I had drank milk, and I
And
love
my
milk.
my my pee has the worst odor to it. Whatever I
Mm,
eat, when I pee, that's all I smell. And I told John I don't understand why it does
that's
that
because
to me.
it maybe it was the infection. You think?
It's got to be because I didn't and start smelling it until I started seeing a little bit of cloudy in my pee, but I never went and had it tested. But I did this week. I went and did all my blood work for my doctor and he did the pee test because I told him I said I'd like to do a urine sample with that blood work too, to see. I said
Mm-hmm.
I've never had a UTI that I know of, but I probably
I
have.
have. I have quite a few times. The last one I had was so bad I was bleeding.
Oh,
It looked like I was on my period when I
really?
give a sample. Mm-hmm. Yep, doctor come in and said, "Are you on your period by any chance?" I laughed at him and I said, "No, I haven't had a period since 2003." I said, "No, that's whatever the infection is."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got
But I
this,
went,
and then I got the amoxicillin, and the doctor called me today. We did a phone call because I was asking her if I had this antibiotic, and now she's giving me this antibiotic. She says, "Well, I
uh-huh,
would think that the dentist wants you to wait like 10 days before you go, since it's a 10-day dose, and start taking them then. So you should
yeah.
be finished way ahead with the UTI medicine." And then start that. So
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I can't take amoxicillin. I'm allergic to penicillin.
Yep, I am
my
too.
mama was too. I don't know if I am or not.
Me and two of my kids
Wow.
are allergic. I don't
The
think
only thing
Jenny
that I
is.
know I'm allergic to is morphine.
Oh,
And
okay.
I broke out in hives at the emergency room last year, and that's how I found out I was allergic to morphine. They gave me
Boy,
that
them.
shot, and boy, I started itching, and webs started coming
Mm-hmm.
up, and I was like, wow, I never knew I'd be allergic to that.
I had that when I took an antibiotic one time. It's called clindamycin,
Uh huh.
and they give me that for a sinus infection.
Uh huh.
After I'd been on it about 3 or 4 days, I noticed I was itching, and I went to go take my shower, and I had whelps all over me.
Oh
And
wow.
I went, "Wow, what's going on?" And I called them the next day, and they changed my medicine and said I was allergic to it.
Uh huh.
So I can't have that one anymore.
Rita's about finished. Look, she's got the end of the quilt up there.
Yep.
It was hanging down in the front, but it's up on the machine now.
All right. I'd love to have me one of them things.
So would I. I don't
I
have
don't
nowhere
have
to put it
anywhere to
though.
put it. Me neither.
Me either.
Now, if we cleaned out one of the sheds, I might could. Would have to run power to it,
Yeah.
but or run a bunch of extension cord.
Yeah.
But I would love to have one.
Charlotte, they referred me to a neurosurgeon, and I have an appointment with them, but they also said something about me getting a block in my neck, which I've had that before. And if I can get that and the insurance will okay it, I would rather get the block in my neck than to have surgery right now, because with John being sick and all, I don't need to be out myself.
I
I
don't
need to
blame
be
you.
able to do, and but he's getting a lot better. So, but they
Yeah.
want me to go have a brain scan, and they haven't called me with the appointment with that yet. I'll go right here at the local hospital and have that done.
Yeah.
I had the MRI, but of course, when I went to see just the neurosurgeon, he says, I don't have a way of reading that disc, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I can't, but as big as this place is, because they have 3 different buildings for different neurosurgeon types of
Yeah.
things, 3 big, huge buildings in Raleigh, and didn't have nothing he could read a disc with.
Well, you'd think he could. Well, a lot of I was gonna say put it in the computer, but a lot of the computers now don't take disc anymore.
But anyway, but I took the disc. But now they told me when I go to the neurosurgeon, she says, make sure you bring that CD with you. And I said, I will.
Yeah. Do y'all have my chart with your doctors?
I have my chart. I have Emerge Ortho chart. I have UNC chart. What else do we have, John? Athena or Atna is called Athena Health. That we have that. I have 4 different charts that I go to.
I just have one. It's my because all my doctors is Piedmont, except for my back doctor, and he's Emory, and so I don't have one for Emory. But
it's a wonder you don't. It's a wonder they don't tell you to fix one. But
they did. They told me, and I didn't do it.
Yeah.
I thought, well, I'll be fine after he does the surgery, but I ain't. I got to go back and see him, and I have not.
I love having mine with Emerge Ortho because that's my pain doctors and the ones that does my injections and stuff. And like I wrote her yesterday, and she wrote me right back, and it was
I like that.
Which we don't even call her PA Bowen. We call her Lorraine, her first name. I mean, to us, she's just Lorraine.
Yeah.
Thank you, Susan.
My daughter, the one that's a nurse, her and I's primary doctor is the same. And I'll tell my daughter, like for instance, when Max died, I had a real hard time with it. And I take a Zoloft every day, and she had been asking me, did I need to up my dose? Because I'd been on the low dose since 2003. And I kept saying, no, I don't want to take no more. And then when Max died, my daughter said, Mama, you need to up your dose. And so she did, and I have been sleeping better than I did on the other one. It's made such a big difference. I didn't think it would help with my sleep, but it does.
My lorazepam, I'm supposed to take it twice a day. I can't take it during the day because it will make me go to sleep. So I just take both of them at night. Oh, I sleep. Unless I got to get up and go to the bathroom. John said, you sleep so hard. But I sleep so hard that I'm so tired the next morning when I get up.
I'm tired when I do that too. I don't know what that is. That Larry says it's meanness. He's got room to talk on that department.
Carrie, Marilyn's asking you, how big are you going to make your quilt?
This one I'm working on is just a lap quilt.
What size?
I haven't measured it, but it's, I don't know if you can see it.
Carrie will probably want something a little bigger than that. Oh, I like that. It's a 9-patch.
9-patch with white, white on white. and
Uh-huh.
with the blue, and it's
It's
for
nice
my
though.
son's. It's for my son's mother-in-law. She
Uh-huh.
lives with them,
Uh-huh.
and she's always at Thanksgiving and Christmas at my house,
Yeah.
and so I always give her some little something. Last year, I give her a bag that I'd made, and I thought she is all the time freezing cold. She's probably my age or a little bit older, and she's all the time freezing. And so
Mm-hmm.
I thought, well, I can make her a lap quilt because she's all the time covering up with these little thin blankets.
Yeah.
So I made her this and put the batting in, and then I put flannel on. I put flannel on the back, so it's
Marilyn,
got a solid blue
Yeah.
flannel on the back.
Uh-huh.
right now I got
So
13. I still got more to cut and stuff. And the backing
She's
and
she's
that
got a lot
double
done.
size.
yeah, well, let
Double
me put
size.
it. Put me on mute. I'm getting a call from my daughter.
Okay.
I don't know how big I'm going to do it yet, Marilyn.
Are you going to do stitch in the ditch, Susan says, for your quilting?
No, it's all going the same as I did with the dog blanket.
So you're not going to quilt it inside? You're just going to put a binding on it?
Nope,
You're
not
going to
even
Thank you.
have to quilt it a little bit though, Carrie.
I
Wouldn't you
don't
think,
do that part.
Rita?
I was trying to figure out. I'd quilt it for you if we could get it down here and back without spending an arm and a leg on shipping. I'd quilt it for you. I'd volunteer to quilt it for you.
Because
But let's see if we can get everybody to chip in on the shipping or something. Okay?
it's
Okay.
$36 if it comes from Rita's.
Mm-hmm. And I'll volunteer to quilt it and even do the backing, but the shipping adds up. So
Yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
especially after you get it all together and you mail it
Yeah,
back.
yes, yeah,
because see, you're going to have to stabilize that batting, Carrie, or it's not going to, it'll come
It's not
apart
gonna
and,
work.
it's got to be stabilized because it's so
Yeah,
big
yeah.
and it has to be stabilized.
Carrie,
yeah.
let's see if we can raise some money to get it shipped to me, and I'll quilt it for you, okay? But you get it made first. We've got a few days before you're to that step,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
Right now it's only got 13.
Uh-huh. But they're coming fast.
Yeah.
But
Because I got another one right here.
you get off of that 13 though. I want next time you say 14.
Yeah.
I'm working on number 14 right now.
Hi,
See?
Sarah.
See if everybody chips in $1 or two. We'd
Yeah.
soon fit. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll send it all to
I'll
Rita.
put in some.
Well, we'll
Put an
fit
envelope and send it to Rita.
because I do think she needs it quilted on a machine. I do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do.
Yeah.
I do too.
Hey, I might even get you to do some for me when I come out that way.
Well, I can do this. I can do that. I'm fixing to take this one off. This one wasn't big.
I
So we didn't.
know. I know. I told Kathy, I said, golly, she's already got it all the way up.
Hey,
Yeah.
maybe Susan, maybe we could do that. Set up a GoFundMe for Carrie for the shipping. Somebody could do that. I
Yeah.
don't want to be responsible for it, and we don't need very much, just enough to pay that shipping.
Well, maybe what? Close to
Shipping to you
$100.
and then you shipping back to her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
because it's going to be pretty big when it leaves here after it's all put, the batting and stuff put together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and then she'll have her two nice quilts with the one you gave her for her birthday, Rita.
No?
She'll have two.
Matter of fact, it's rolled up in the ball. That's how I sleep with it now.
Really?
I didn't hear what she
Cover
said.
up with it.
She said it's on her bed, but right now she's got it rolled up in a ball because that's the way she sleeps with it.
It's her pillow now.
Yeah, it's her pillow.
All right.
No, I curled up Right now it's inside out. Right now, though the chickens are out up looking in the sky right now with me.
Hey, do you want chickens on this next one, or do you want flowers or hearts?
No, I want chickens.
You like chickens? I want to do them chickens again. I like doing them.
I love the chickens because right now, Rita, I'm sleeping with the chickens.
Chickens, yeah.
I turned it inside the other way now. I got the chicken looking.
Oh, okay. I like Susan Munger's idea. She says, what about using the
Yeah.
storage bags that you suck the air out?
Well, you could do
Vacuum
that,
seal bag.
but we still have to. It goes by weight, so it still goes by weight.
Go by weight.
Weight.
Well, you suck all that air out, so it might make it lighter. I don't know.
I don't know either. Air don't weigh nothing, Kathy.
That's true. I'm just going by what she said.
Or it's up sideways.
Look at the map, John. The news is on here and it's showing. We are going to get rain for a long time.
Wow.
It's poured down here today. I mean, I don't know how much is out there in John's rain gauge, but it has poured down. Like I said, when I went and got Trevor on the interstate, we couldn't go over 15, 20 miles an hour.
Wow.
It was raining that hard.
How far are you from the beach?
Good ways.
Good ways.
Mm-hmm. This is coming off that hurricane. This rain and wind and all.
It's gonna rain here in 2 hours.
All right. I got all that trimmed. Now I'm ready to get my binding on.
Susan said it made it lighter because she's mailed quilts like that before.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is what she said.
I didn't know that.
I think that Rita said she was going to do that, Susan.
Do what?
Put the borders on. Did you say that on Carrie's quilt?
I didn't say that. I was just going to put it in batty.
Just quilt it and yeah.
Carrie should be able to do that herself on her machine. And then she can either machine quilt it or do it like we do, hand quilt it.
Jane, I'll go add it right now. If you'll go check in just a second, I'll go do it.
No, I don't put anything on. After it's sold, that's it. I don't like any binding and stuff like that.
Well, you need a binding on this. See, look at Rita's. Look at the quilt Rita done. What we're talking about is what's right around the edge, a little fabric.
Look at the one she made you.
Yeah, look
the
at the
binding
one
right
Rita
around the
made.
little edge.
I don't sew. I don't touch it, and I don't do any pointing stuff.
You don't
Well,
you don't hand sew.
Nope. That's why
Okay.
I take all my clothes to get fixed. I pay someone to fix the holes.
Oh.
I guess we need to teach Carrie how to hand sew.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, she can sew it on the machine. It's just you have to be careful.
Yeah, you can do it on the machine.
Charlotte's asking you which book.
That one called Playful Pre-Cuts.
Oh.
Now I don't fight the dust. Now I want to fight the dust.
Rita does have that book.
Charlotte's asking you how much that book is.
I'm asking $25 for it, But if Jane McCord takes one and Kathy takes the other one, then I don't have any more of them because I'm only
Yeah.
ordering a couple at a time because I don't want to have to hang on to them.
Yeah, I know.
Jane, can you just drop me an email and I'll get with you on the book? Can you do that? Please?
Jane, Carrie doesn't, I don't think Carrie knows how to do all that stuff on that machine. She has just started sewing whenever she got on with us and she decided she wanted to start learning how to sew. So she's a beginner and she's doing good to be a beginner.
I tried to put a siding on them. No, that's why half of the dog blankets went in the garbage. I couldn't do it. I tried to do the dog blankets like that too.
Deb wants to know if you're ordering more of the playful pre-cuts, Rita.
Well, if y'all want them, I can. If I can get them, I'm just real conservative on what I try to get sometimes.
Yeah.
They seem to be selling.
They do. They do.
What is it? Just that pattern in that book, or is it different patterns?
I think it's got
different ones.
It's got different ones. No, is it 9 of them, 15 of them? It's several of them.
Yeah.
Rowena has got the book, and she said she's going to make every one of the quilts. She liked them all.
Oh my goodness.
But she said that, not me. She said it.
Larry says, "What am I going to do with all my quilts I'm making?"
I got a bunch of them in quilt bags back there, but one of them, the one that I made the Underground Railroad, I'm going to take it to my daughter-in-law and give it to her because she won't set if anything happens to me, but I'm going to go ahead and give it to her. But I love my Underground Railroad.
I want to make one of those. Was it hard?
No, and you do some hand stitching, but you use the larger stitches. You know what I'm saying? You don't use the little bitty quilting stitches. You do the larger stitches with the embroidery thread, and I love it. It's a beautiful quilt.
And where did you get the book from?
I didn't.
You didn't?
No. Whenever I was going out and all of us women were sewing together. I used what the lady that we were going to her house, she had all kinds of patterns, and I used her pattern. But you can get the book. You can get it. They have it
I think
online.
Quilt in the Day has it. There's one on Quilt in the Day.
But now at the end, the very last block, you do a thing where you have to print out, I don't know how to say it, but it goes right on the material because the lady did it for me because I didn't know how to do it. And she took it home and did it for me. And it tells all about the Underground Railroad. Each block, it tells what each block is for.
What it means.
Yes. Yeah. And so I've got that right in the corner.
This is the next one I'm going to quilt.
I like that. What is that pattern?
That's the one. Isn't that the one from that pattern, Rita?
No, it looks like Mother's Choice or something, what it looked like, don't it? But the lady brought this today, and I'm going to quilt it. It's vintage.
Okay.
I love that pattern.
That's pretty.
And it's called what?
I think Grandmother's Choice or something like that.
Mother's Choice.
Yeah. So I think you have to look. You have to look at it.
She's got number 14, Rita.
Yay!
That's good, Carrie.
Number 15.
It's Trevor asleep.
She was an elderly woman, and she found them in her mother's stuff, and so she's going to have them quilted.
Well, let me tell y'all what I seen last night. I watched this lady. She's called Homeschool Picker. Her and her boyfriend, they have a business to where they go out to yard sales and they buy stuff cheap and sell it on eBay. Well, they bought a whole box of quilt tops. And when she showed a close-up picture, they're hand sewn. beautiful quilt tops. There was probably 7 or 8 in there.
Uh-huh.
Big full ones like for a queen bed. And do you know in that whole crate they bought great old big plastic container, they paid $10 for
Oh
it.
my gosh.
And I said, they got a big find, and she doesn't sew. So they're just gonna sell it on eBay.
I'm telling you. Where's Sheila been lately?
I don't know. She hadn't been up in
Was she supposed to go somewhere?
She was sick. That's why she wasn't up. She had.
That's a good price. Really? I'd have to come down there and look at them. But I don't need no more. I've got one in my closet that was donated to our sewing group, our quilting bee. And it wasn't made very well, but it was hand sewn. And I believe it's the Dresden plate. And I've still got it in there in the bag because I don't know what they want to do with it.
I got one of those. I got the fancy Dresden plate.
Mm-hmm.
I made that. It took me 3 years to make that one because I was just doing it at night when I would go to class.
Mm-hmm.
It took me 3 years, but then I sent it to the cleaners to be cleaned, and I had embroidered it with the red embroidery thread, and it whenever I had it cleaned at the cleaners, it ran. Made me so mad. Yeah,
I bet. Yeah, that Deb says that Sheila's sick.
Oh,
I know
she was sick.
I know there for a day or two. What was it last week? She said she had a headache and didn't feel well.
Yeah, that was last week. Oh golly,
Yeah.
I hope she's doing okay.
Yeah, my daughter told me COVID's going around again.
I know it is. It is. I hope she's not. Well, she had it before, didn't she?
Yeah.
Didn't she have? Well, she's more susceptible to it than we are because she's had it.
Yeah, I've had it once.
I never had it. Thank you. Knock on wood. I've never had it.
Yeah. I had it, but after I'd gotten my shots, so it was a real light version of it.
Yeah, I had it 3 times with the shot.
Yeah, you can still get it even though you get the shot.
Yes, but
I've had 3 series of the shots, and
I've had the 3, and then I had a booster, I believe.
Yeah. And
now she wants.
Sheila, if you're watching, we miss you.
Yeah, we do.
Is she on here?
No, I don't know. No. But if she happens to see it, we've been missing her.
Oh, yes, and we're sorry you're sick.
Yeah.
I do have her phone number, and she's on a Facebook friend too. But I haven't.
I haven't heard from her.
She is on my Facebook.
I'm not a phone caller person. In case y'all have wondered, I don't like to talk on the phone.
I know, because I call her and she don't never answer the phone.
I don't like to talk on the phone. I'll answer if Mama calls because that's different. But sometimes I just don't want to talk on the phone.
Me too. I'm bad about that. I need to call my sister more often and talk to her. But every time we get on the phone, we talk for an hour.
Up there,
yeah.
Is Sandra in the basement? Are you in the basement? I don't see you.
Basement is nice and cool, she said.
I'm sorry. Come back. Come back. I didn't mean to lock you down there. Are you? Oh, there she is. I'm sorry.
Hey, Sandra, how long have you been down there?
Not very long. I just locked the door.
Down in the dungeon.
Right.
We'll start calling it the dungeon.
I just thought it was nice and cool in the basements. That's what they always say, right?
Yeah.
Oh, me. We're sorry.
I'm ready for snow.
Me too.
I'm telling you.
Me too.
I'm ready for cool air.
I'm ready
Yeah.
for some snow.
And
Me and Larry
hello
goes out
all.
and does our walking in the morning and gets that over with and picks the garden in the mornings. That way it's not so hot.
How
Yeah.
much do you walk, Kathy?
We walk around our property, so I don't know how much it is.
Yeah.
We got 1 7/8 of an acre,
Yeah.
something like
Except
that,
one separate.
and we walk around it. He's got us a
Uh-huh.
path cleared out.
Oh,
We
okay.
need to start doing it twice a day, but we haven't. Yeah,
Sometimes it's hard to make yourself do it twice a day.
it is. It is. And, you know, when Max was here, he loved his walk. And we would say, we're going to go do our thing. But if we said we're going to go for a walk,
Oh,
boy, he'd
yes.
get the zoomies all of a sudden. And
Mhm.
he knew that me or Larry would go to the bathroom first before we went. He'd run to hit Larry's bathroom, then he'd run back in here to my bathroom like he was ready.
Uh-huh.
He was so ready to go.
And what's
We
the
sure,
what's the S word that Cindy's talking about there? What did I miss?
yeah, me too.
Oh, snow.
I said
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
snow. Hey, we don't mind snow down here. We don't get it much.
Huh.
we usually do, but the last couple of years it just hadn't really did
Yeah, we
nothing.
haven't gotten any in probably, what, 4 or 5 years?
Yeah.
We ain't got any. We'll see flurries, but don't stick.
Yeah.
This year here.
we get a little
John,
bit, 3 to 4
are
inches.
you
We
awake?
used to get 4 feet.
Do what, Sandra?
We used to get 4 feet of snow here, and
Yeah.
with the way the everything's repositioning, we get maybe 4 inches now.
Yeah.
And it's like, but I need rain badly.
Oh, honey, it's rained here today. It's rained cats and dogs.
It's like our whole ground is, our roads are starting to buckle from the heat.
Wow.
Mostly you only have to worry about potholes from the snow freezing it. Now we're buckling because it's too hot.
Y'all
And they
hadn't heard
actually,
from Trevor lately. He's asleep.
Then he'll be
That's
up
'cause
all
he
night
stays,
next morning.
he stays up all night anyway. He stays up all night anyway. He just I don't know.
It's got something to do with his autism.
Yeah.
Because my granddaughter's the same way. She stays up all night long. Goes
my
to bed at 6
grandson would
o'clock
rather
in the
be,
morning.
yeah, my grandson would rather work the graveyard shift than the day shift. But it's just
John said
part
there's
of,
2 inches in the water thing. 3. He said there's 3 inches in our water gauge.
Wow.
And it's still pouring down rain.
not here.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get me something to drink.
Okay.
It's starting.
There. I'll let her cut off.
It's like, yeah, you can have my warmer weather. If someone advertised a artificial snow maker, I'd probably buy it. Just to spray my whole yard. We had one year that we was 110 here with no rain for like we are now. We actually had to put a sprinkler on the roof of the house because it was so hot. The sun just beating down, beating down, beating down. Did you get it done, Rita, while I was gone?
I did get it done. It wasn't very big, but I got it done. Yep.
That's the main thing. You got her done.
I got her done.
Number 14. I'm up to 14 now.
Yep.
It's like, as you know,
She's
nobody
fixing to
comes
start
in
on her
and
15th block, Sandra. She's fixing to start on 15.
I think they feel
Yeah.
the vibration.
We haven't got together to sew for a while, Carrie and I, because this heat is giving me migraine
I think
headaches.
they
Yeah.
actually feel it.
And then I just had to
They
deal
do
with the little
something.
guy. The little guy is running a fever
Oh,
when I went out to the farm, so he wanted his Gigi Ma. And so she got permission to give him some more Tylenol. But he, in between teasing and heat, and he's
yeah.
probably tired. And I guess her mom said that he gets a 2:00 nap, and I go, God, he skipped that yesterday.
Uh-oh, Rita,
Rita's
where did Rita go?
Still here. I was just making funny faces while I was doing stuff over here on this other place. So
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, Sandra's got another call.
Now, how
It's
are we
like,
going to do the GoFundMe for Carrie's quilt?
what do you mean, GoFundMe?
So that Carrie can Rita volunteered to
Quilt it.
quilt Carrie's quilt. And then she suggested, why didn't we do a GoFundMe or everybody chip in?
Because it costs so
And, pay
much
for
to
her.
mail it.
Yeah, pay
Oh,
for the shipping for Carrie to
Oh,
ship it
believe
to
me.
her, and then for Rita to ship it back
and
to her.
so Susan Munger was going to mention setting up the GoFundMe for Carrie, but I'm not gonna do. I don't. I mean, I don't mind you doing it, but I'm not going to be in control of it. Money,
You're
if
not gonna.
anything.
Yeah.
The
So we
worst
need
part
to get
about
her some.
that is they take 10%.
They take all the a big percent.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
don't
I
know
need
didn't
that.
either.
They take 10% unless you can prove justified medical reason, I think it is.
Well, then how are we gonna get her some money? Everybody send her a couple dollars.
But that would take a lot of money too, because look how much stamps are.
Well,
I know,
and
and have they gone up yet?
they go up Sunday, midnight Sunday.
Right.
Well, we got
Well,
some
John,
for
you
her.
didn't get to the post office to buy no stamps.
We'll
And
get it figured out somehow.
Yeah.
the worst part is Rita sending it also back up.
Back up.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
Rita's already paid for one.
Yeah.
And after I paid for 10 pounds of stuff to go up to Carrie, I know what that costs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about.
Carrie's going to have to do a little footwork and just find out what somebody on her end could quilt it for.
That's true too. Yeah.
Because if you talk $144, let's say it's $140 to send it up and back.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, that's a lot of money. And then Rita's not paying for the batting and the backing, is she?
No, I'm setting it up.
Well, I would provide that. I could do that.
I got the sheet.
But I don't want to provide everything. So
Yeah.
I got the sheet here.
Yeah, see, she wants that purple sheet with her.
okay.
It's like, but sending the batting, even though it only weighs like 16 ounces, is still.
But see, Carrie said she didn't want it quilted, and we told her she really needed to have some kind of binding in there, something to hold the
There's the sheet.
yeah.
Someone local. But Cindy, they actually charge a lot for quilting quilts, though, don't they? Cindy?
do.
Yeah.
Unless we can get lucky and find somebody like Sheila finds.
Yeah.
I had my king size quilt
I just have to go up.
quilted, and it cost me $300 and some
Well,
for one quilt, and I said, well, I won't be doing that no more.
Yeah.
because Sheila pays $65 for quilting and batting. It's like,
Yeah.
I would find one
Can't
of those.
believe that.
Yeah. Yes, I tied my first one, and I told her tying the quilt,
Oh, yeah, now that's a thought
That's a
but
good
she doesn't
idea.
have a big enough table.
to spread it out to do it.
Yeah.
And then she would have to be taught how to do the binding. But again, she could do raw edge, outside edge. She could have that where you
Mhm.
sew around it twice, clip in, and then it gives it that old ruffly look. You could bind
Yeah.
it that way for the first one.
I got someone on mine. I just gotta see if she could do it.
Well,
But the thing about us sending money straight to Carrie, her system up there might want to know where this money come from in her account,
that's
and
right too.
it could
Yeah,
cost her something for that part too.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
That Jane McCord, that's the way she was going to do it, turn it inside out, but then she needs to tie it when she's done. No matter what, she needs to tie it.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, Carrie, you're going to have to take a square, whether it be 3 inches square is probably the average, and you have to tie every 3 inches because this batting does not let you do 10-inch squares anymore.
Hmm.
It's like the one of them that comes on from Canada, Sarah, she does quilt, but I don't think she's in the right location. Nana Mona she doesn't do that kind of. She's just learning. Uh, Going through all the Canadians that I know. Laura Lynn,
I
that's
know
that's
one lady
she.
I talked to on Facebook. I could get her to help me.
But it's like your friend that doesn't live far away from you. Has she made quilts?
Yes.
Could she would have to be the one to help you because believe me, it's better face to face.
Oh, yeah.
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 It is.
Yeah. My
And
that's
then,
the lady that helped me with putting my cat down.
but it's like putting a cat down and quilting are two different things, guarantee you.
She does.
Yes. They
She
are.
does quilting.
Okay, because it's like my first one, I put it on the floor, tried all that stuff. I finally got the senior center to open up, and we could put 4 tables together, and I laid it across the table because
Mhm.
I was
Yeah.
pinning the carpet more than I was pinning the.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
When you got carpet, that's what happens.
And see, that's where
Yep.
these cardboards came in a long time ago. They was designed so you could set your material on, and then your scissors go across the top, not catching everything. Who
Mm.
uses scissors anymore? But I love my rag edge quilt that I made. I love it because I got it done quicker. It doesn't matter if it's got a raggedy look, and I love that little. You know those phone. I I looked to see if it was mine, but you know, the raggedy edge looks that quilt that they used to chenille. It gives it a chenille edge to it, and it's a
Yeah.
nice and soft edge.
I could
But you have to go
always
back.
I always could go to marketplace and see if anybody wants to do it.
They're
The
gonna
quilt.
charge you big bucks. They're gonna charge you big bucks. Sue Munger remembers tying her first quilt. She called it tacking the quilt.
Back in.
It's tied. It's tied. And then I like putting the knots on both sides. And I don't like using yarn. I like using regular embroidery floss all 6 strands. But then you have to know how to do the surgeon's knot. In other words, the knot comes out after time.
Yeah. I don't know how to do a surgeon's knot.
It's
Don't either.
It's kind of simple.
Mona.
When you first start your knot, you know how you just go one time? You do it 2 times. You put your thread through again. And then on the second row, you do the second knot or the second tie. Do the same thing. Put your thread through twice. When you pull it, it interlocks on itself.
Oh, okay.
It's
I'll have to
called the
practice
surgeon's
that.
knot. Yeah.
Hey, Mona.
I'm Mona.
Hey, Mona.
You tried to come up, but your iPad wouldn't let you.
Well, darn. We've been on here 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah, we've been on here. I hadn't been on here quite as long as y'all, but
I haven't watched 8. I was sitting at a tree crossing for 8 minutes watching too.
Whoa, Mona woke up from her nap. I need a nap.
I figured you'd be gone by now.
Well, I finished my quilt, but I'm just sitting. My feet got tired. Need to sit down and rest.
Oh, June's in here too?
Yeah. She hasn't left.
Yeah.
I'm seeing 69 people, so there's a crowd. We still have a crowd in here.
That's because it's too hot to go outside here.
Is that the truth?
Here
It's
too.
afternoon to stay in where it's cool.
I was just sitting here with that quilt in my lap a while ago, just pouring sweat.
Vivian's been busy on small sewing projects, so she just got on a few minutes ago.
I'm always working on some project.
Me too. A lot of time.
Sarah's eating dinner. Jane, Carrie is in Canada.
Near Toronto.
So that's the reason the shipping is such an issue.
Bye, Cindy.
Yeah.
Okay, bye, Cindy. Enjoy your cooler weather up there.
That's right.
We hope you get snow, Cindy.
If it
Chip
snows
comes this way.
It's like my granddaughter would be saying, "Grandma, it's snowing. Did you ask for it?" It's like,
Would you miss the quilt that I quilted just now? You missed it? Donna missed it? Is that the one you're talking about? I'll hold it up again.
Not at all.
If I wouldn't have been busy, I'd have sat down and took a nap this afternoon. It's not a very big one, but this is what
It's
I quilted.
pretty.
It is pretty.
It is pretty.
That is pretty. What's that double wedding ring? A version of it?
Version of it. And it had the gray on
Yeah.
the back. I had to buy the gray to finish it. But I said it turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
it sure did. That would be a hard one to have a color for, wouldn't it?
I didn't have any gray, so I ordered gray, and I even got purple too. 2 spools of the purple.
Oh no, Rita
know,
has purple.
I do now. So I'm all ready if we figure something out on Carrie. Not that I got it for that reason. I got it for this other one, but it's here now anyway. So
I don't even have. Well, I have purple thread, but not for long arming.
But
that's a dark wedding ring quilt.
I know.
It
They're
is
supposed to be
very
bright
hard.
and cheery.
But she said some of her grandkids have wanted different color things. She made them for younger grandkids, and they want different colors than what I would pick.
Good
Yeah,
night,
they
Lynn.
like pretty stuff. They like the
Oh.
so weird stuff.
But this purple's not too bad though. But at first she said quilted black, and I just couldn't bring myself to do the black. So I said, well, just wait, and
No.
I'll order gray. So.
I can't quilt. I have black, but I can't quilt in it unless it's on dark blue.
Yeah.
And it has to be able to hide.
Glow in the dark thread. I didn't even know they made glow in the dark thread. That'd be something.
Yes.
I didn't either.
I've used glow in the dark thread for a couple different projects, but it doesn't stand out as much as you'd like it to.
Mona, he's doing a lot better. He's PT is coming to the house, nurses are coming to the house, and the other therapy, what is it called?
Occupational or physical?
Yes, occupational therapy. I think today was the last day because they went ahead and ordered what he needed, and but he's doing a lot better. He's getting his strength back. Thank goodness. I'm telling you, I'm glad.
You don't want to pack the load.
Telling you. And then me having things happening to me now, it can't be happening to me, and he's still not good. Trevor, you awake? He's been asleep the whole time.
Wow. Is he spending the night with you?
No,
I was gonna say
she'll come get him when she gets off. She'll get here about 10:30 tonight.
Yeah.
What? You been asleep, buddy?
No.
Yes,
Rhonda, have you been on vacation? Yeah.
Huh?
Who's that? Rhonda, you been on vacation? Did you say you'd been on trip? Yeah.
I went. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. I went to Texas. I don't know how many times, and stayed one time about 3 weeks. I drove up to North Dakota to my daughter's.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I drove back. I drove back in one day. I left at 5:30 and got here in Conway at 8:30 p.m.
Oh my. Yeah, I remember you telling us now you were going to North Dakota. I remember that now. I'd forgotten. But
Yeah, and she was just now down here again for 4th of July and flew back. I mean, she drove back too, but I went and bought me some stamps because I heard they were going up. So I went to the post office and bought me several books. So let's see
Do
here.
you have plenty? Stamps. Do you have plenty? Stamps.
Post office is closed now.
They're going
Yeah,
up tomorrow.
the 14th. Yeah. Let's see, what's today? The 12th.
the 14th is Sunday, Monday, isn't it?
Maybe
Sunday.
Yeah, but
Sunday is the 14th.
maybe Saturday morning if anybody needs some. They can.
Our post office is not
Yeah.
open on Saturday morning.
Oh, don't
Yeah.
get a half a day.
Nope.
Bummer. Well, I was trying to get my picture. There it is.
We haven't heard from Sheila, Mona. We don't know
No,
how
we
she's doing.
Oh, there's your baby. Oh,
Oh, look.
look at that baby. Oh,
Did she scratch her face or is that a little birthmark?
Yeah, that's one of those little strawberry,
Yeah.
and they go away later, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's doing great. I kept her today. She's, you know, I don't know if I told y'all she wasn't gaining weight. She was so skinny. Her fingers were just little bones. And almost 3 months, she was nothing. And they took her to the doctor and said, you know, shouldn't she be gaining weight? And she wasn't. And the doctor said, yeah, let's add some formula to your, you know, nursing milk and stuff like that. That was month 3. And today she is 4 months and she is filled out. Not big and chubby. She's still tiny, but she's probably gained about 4 pounds. She was
That's great.
10, 11, 12. She probably gained, but she's filled out. Her fingers are got skin on them, meat on them, and she's got so much better. She just wasn't eating. She wasn't getting nourishment. She wasn't getting enough.
Yeah.
But
The
she's
mother's milk wasn't enough for her.
No, somehow I am getting up 2.5 inch.
Strips.
Yes, to just simply make a.
Make us something anyway.
You know how you do? You get to making something if you design them yourself. You think, well, I just thought yesterday. I thought, you know what? I can make a quilt, 2 quilts. Put out of all these. I like. You can tell I like busy fabric. I like the 30s reprints and the.
Yeah, I do too.
Civil War.
I like bright colors.
And I thought, you know what? I could add some of John, my late husband, some of his shirts in with these in a quilt, because he already gave my son one with his dad's shirts in it, but I haven't given my daughters any. So I thought I can make 2 quilts and put their dad's shirts mixed in there,
Mm-hmm.
Just thinking.
Yeah.
I still have to finish Natalie Marie's quilt. I'm on the end. I can do it. I just stumped at what to call myself.
Nah.
Mimi, Grandma, Grammy. I have no clue.
She will probably name you herself. My granddaughter, I tried to get her to call me grandmama. Well, I'm Mama. Mimama. That's what I am.
And I'm Mina for Trevor. My name is Mina.
Yeah.
Oh.
But for the other grandkids, it's Grandma.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they come up with their own names for you. That's like my granddaughter called my youngest daughter, her aunt. She calls her Geeky. Where that come from, I don't know.
I wonder what age
And
that would.
My daughter's name is Jenny, the youngest one, and her aunt. And where Geeky come from, I'll never know. And my granddaughter's 15, and she still calls her Geeky.
Oh.
Rita James sent you an email, she said.
I see that.
Okay.
I wonder how old. So, I could probably go ahead and finish the quilt and then put the label on. I made a label before, but that says honey, and I changed my mind, but I have these labels. I need to make a new one, and I could put it on afterwards, I suppose, stitch it on.
Yeah.
Because it'd feel good to get that quilt done. I'm near the end of it, of quilting it and everything. So I've been outside. I'm almost just traveling from her house to here, man. It's hot.
Hot, huh?
Yeah.
It's raining here.
Carrie.
Getting rain. She's getting rain.
We've been getting rain all day long. We've gotten over 3 inches.
That's cute names, Bama and Bappa. That's cute.
The other grandmother's name Boppy. Boppy.
Boppy?
With
Bobby?
P.
Yeah.
Boppy with a P. I don't know what they came up with. See my curtains I made? But it's so hot, I put an extra one.
What?
It's so hot, I put an extra.
Oh,
Okay.
you put a line in under it, like, or
The heat out.
2 curtains.
Yes, and it works. It keeps the heat out. I did that to my bedroom too, and I can feel behind it, and it's so hot. If I didn't have
Yeah.
those on there,
Hey, Sarah. Charlotte's asking where Rhonda's from. Rhonda's from Conway, Arkansas.
right
How
down the
far is
road.
that from you, Rita?
How far from me?
Mhm.
Or we about an hour drive, maybe? Or
Maybe.
about an hour drive.
Not far at all. I want to make a trip out there if I can hunt her down. It'd be good to get out. Today I got out, and it was the first time I got out of the duplex since maybe Sunday. So I'm doing a little trip down the road.
Yeah.
But I was just showing y'all my room. I don't have any fabric.
I don't see much. I won't tell nobody.
It's packed. It don't look organized, but it is. By
I have a
color.
closet full and a chest full and a cedar robe full.
Well, I'm trying to get rid of mine.
I got so much I don't even want to talk about it.
Oh, me. So does Rita, don't you, Rita?
Yeah, I got a bunch. Yeah. And Sandra, when you get it all sewed up, you gonna buy some more? Are you just gonna? Are you gonna get rid of Sarah Jane and quit sewing?
No, I will always tinker. But heck, I figure even at the rate I'm going, like this year, so far I've did 5, 6, 7 quilts. And then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to finish putting together that I did this year. It's like, quit phone.
I know what
like,
Mama ordered.
Yes,
So
the
she
sugar
ordered something
glider
from
is
you?
behind me.
Sugar gliders. Are they
Yeah.
still back there? Yeah, there it is.
The cage is still behind me. We're trying to get.
Nice to meet you, Charlotte. I can't type it in there. I guess I got to join somehow. I don't know. They're not making it easy. But I read her comment.
Rita's half yard cuts and white on white.
That's what she ordered from me, but I haven't fixed up your order yet. I've been busy though. I'll get it before morning. Get it in the mail.
When I think I'm going to get another one of my old projects out and work on it, I get in the mail something else to do. Because I got those project bags, and then.
Did you get your bags from what's her name?
Shabby Fabrics?
Oh, I got mine from. She's the one who throws the stuff over her. There's. Let's see.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
I know who she's talking about.
Eleanor Burns.
Yes, Eleanor Burns. I ordered a bunch.
Eleanor Burns.
Yeah.
I ordered them
called. They're called the Zippity Doodah Zipper Quilt As You Go project bag is the name of this one.
Oh.
The zipper is got this unique piece added onto it. It makes putting the other fabric on it really easy. I got the 2 project bags done. Sarah had 6 sugar gliders a few years ago with a friend. Okay.
It's
this sugar glider. His buddy passed away a year and a half ago, and he's too old to get a new mate or a new buddy. So we're amazed that he's still going strong because they like having a buddy.
Yeah.
This is.
And
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
no, go ahead. I'm looking.
I was just going to say, it says Eleanor Burns made a stripper out of me. Quilting
Okay.
a day.
Uh-huh.
And I just bought a bunch of these because they are very helpful, you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's like you put a project in there and then you never get to it.
That's right.
I got to do all these projects.
But no, this sugar glider is doing excellent. The vet said, because he had to have a vet check be a year ago in September, because they was going to take him up to Alaska, because they can keep your house warm enough to have a tropical guy, but they didn't think he would survive all the trip. The plane or the airplane changes, because there's 5 different planes that they have to go to get up where they're at.
Hmm.
So it's like they suggested that if you have some place that would care for him, it's that just leave him behind, because he was her support animal, and she chose her grandma to take care of him.
Yeah.
So it's been 10 months since I've had him.
But you're there with him all the time, so he's not left alone very much, is he? I mean, you're home a lot, aren't you? So he's
Yes,
always
I'm
got
home
somebody
a
with
lot.
him.
Yep. And then, like when I went to Florida, Melinda stayed here, and then I put out all the little dishes for her to feed him, because you just have to feed him once a day. You don't have to put your hand in there and interact with him all the time. But he gets awful spoiled. He loves his pineapple and papaya. I have,
animals.
yeah. She has a lot of them.
I've got 20 baby chicks now. They've got to go out soon, because my house is starting to smell like a chicken coop. So,
Well, that's just, I do have to clean the cage and whatnot. It's like, but you have to make sure to get rid of all of our treated city water too. So when you wipe down the cage bars, you have to immediately dry it back off.
sugar body that would go up women's skirts. They like to go hide in places, though, don't they? So I could see them doing that.
Yeah. But now I have to go wake up the grandson. They had some utility work up at his place today, and he woke up for his 2:30 phone call, but now he's not answering his 3:10 phone call. Oh, so my work is never done.
My chickens look like drowned rats. They're coming to go back in their house now. The little 3 that I have on the back, they are drowned.
I made his first kangaroo, their first kangaroo pouch I made for them.
Yeah, they love that little pouch. Trevor and them's got a male and a female, and they love that little pouch.
Yep.
They some mean suckers too. Theirs are mean though. One of them is, and that's the one that got out at my house. And Don said, "I ain't catching it. It ain't biting me." I said, "Oh, you want me to catch it and let it bite me?" I threw a towel on top of it and got it.
She took them
That
to
was a
school.
good idea.
She took them to school right after she got them to show everybody, because everybody's saying, "What do you got? Why do you got?" And this one guy, he says, "I'm never going to ask you again to bring it," because this one guy, every time he tried to hold it, it'd mark him, it'd spray him. So then he he'd have to spend the rest of the day at school smelling like he got peed on by something.
Uh,
And she says, they're just showing that they like you if they mark you. And I says, if he pees on me, that's it. I'm not being marked. But she was trying to, for him not to give up trying, because they just want friends like anybody else. And then after she showed everybody at school, then she called her mom and said, come pick up the Ace and Hatter, and then she took them home. The snake does that to your fiance, Sarah? And you still have a fiance, huh? I think if I got peed on by something, I wouldn't be going back around it.
I don't want no snakes.
I won't ever have a snake.
Best snake for me is a dead one.
Thanks.
He's a glutton for punishment. But so I'm gonna go up and get Austin up. You ever wake up a grumpy person?
Yeah.
I gotta go deep with that.
My husband wakes up grumpy. I think he just don't feel good. So
I do too. I wake up grumpy, don't I, Larry? He says.
The worst part is he's only got 4 hours sleep. Normally he gets 6 hours, but utility guys are up there banging and everything, and so he didn't get much sleep. So I know you will be off by the time I get back this time.
Yeah, I've been up here at this house and on here for 2 hours and 41 minutes. It's time. It's time for me to go home too.
Yeah, you got to fix Terry's supper.
Well, I've got some.
Yeah, it's 5:15 there. It's 6:15 here. So I mean, I know it's getting late.
But I wanted to finish that, and I did.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
do, and y'all got to visit, and I got to work. So
I got to 14.
And I wasn't by myself up here because I could hear everything y'all were saying almost, unless the machine was too loud. So.
I got to number 14.
And you got see, Carrie's got stuff done too. So we've all.
We'll see you guys the next time.
Okay. Bye, y'all.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
In the street. Whoop.
Bye, Carrie.
Push the right button. Did I